Regular visitors to the Old Geezer's Diary Facebook page will know that I love nice grub, just ordinary nice home cooked grub. I'm not talking about the fancy stuff that you see on TV. I'm not talking about stuff that takes a lot of work to prepare and stuff. What I'm thinking about more in my case is food that takes me kind of 30 or 40 minutes to go from first steps in preparation onto the table. And one of the biggest helpers you can find for that is the device you can see just there, which is my slow cooker. We've actually got two slow cookers, and this is a 1.5 litre slow cooker that we bought from Wilko's about 10 years ago, and it cost us about 10 quid, so it doesn't earn me a single penny. Every week in the winter especially, I use it at least once, sometimes twice, and you can do a lot of stuff in it. Obviously it's not huge, but it's certainly a reasonable size for doing meals for one or two. No problem at all in either case. This is a beef stew. It's been on for about, I guess about an hour and a half now. I put the beef and the onions in first. And then I added, about half an hour later, I added some carrots because I got round to it. And it's looking good. It's got some garlic in there as well. I think it'll be delicious. I might have to thicken up the gravy a little bit with some corn flour, but that literally takes a couple of moments to do. The other big thing about slow cookers, of course, is that they are cheap to run. This slow cooker actually cost us 10 quid. Currently, slow cookers in this kind of size range start at about 18 or 20 quid. And I don't recommend buying a really complicated one. Buy a simple one and use it for slow cooking. It's what they're for. But it only consumes 150 watts, which means that it costs pennies per hour, day or night, doesn't matter much. I, in this instance, will add some air-fried veg, some spuds and some parsnips, and that will do us really nicely. It'll be a nice, simple, hearty meal, tons of flavour from the meat and from the garlic and the onions. Nice gravy, thick and rich if I add some corn flour, and that'll be just fine. It will make a lovely lunch. I'll show you what it looks like when I serve it. And I have to tell you, it looked good and it tasted good. The gravy was so nice I had to mop it all up with some bread. Wow!